Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you clicking on that video as always. And we are back with another video. I want to let you guys know why I think you should stop buying Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Now hear me out. Spoiler alert, we know Tom Ford Ombre Leather, fantastic scent. It's a good scent, I like it. However, I have another fragrance today that I want to talk about that I think is a nice alternative to Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. So I'm gonna go over the fragrance with you guys, what I get from it personally, and why I think you should buy this instead of Tom Ford Ombre Leather. But the scent we are talking about today is Parfums de Marly's Godolphin. Really quickly, guys, if this is your first time finding this channel, my name is Gerard, and on this channel, we talk about all things fragrance. We do list videos, rack stall hauls, cheap alternatives, and weekly wears, weekly rotation videos. So if that's content that you think you want to see more of, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on bell notifications so you are updated whenever I upload new content. Also, don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section down below if this is your first time here. So Godolphin from Parfums de Marly. Now, if you guys have watched my channel, you know that I actually found this at a TJ Maxx at a really fantastic price. I hadn't tested it before that, but it's a fragrance that once I got my nose on it, man, there was just something about this stuff. I considered doing this video because as soon as I smelled it, it reminded me of Ombre Leather. I know it gets compared to Tuscan leather as well, but there was a lot of similarities that I picked up from the leather, from a purely leather standpoint. I got a lot of similarities to Tom Ford's Ombre Leather, but that's where it ended for me. This one has much more depth. It's much more interesting, and I'll tell you why. I'm not sure why. I shouldn't say I'm not sure. I do know why Parfums de Marly sometimes gets a little bit of, in my opinion, unwarranted hate. Part of that reason is that some don't see Parfums de Marly as an original house, meaning they come up with fragrances that smell like other things. Maybe they smell like a more niche designer fragrance, or something that you could find at a designer price. But I don't completely agree with that. I think that the fragrances that I lean towards from this house are very original, this being one of them. Yes, the leather is reminiscent of Tom Ford's Ombre Leather, but you're gonna find that in many leather fragrances. You can only do leather so many ways that is going to be appealing to most people. The leather, again, similar, but the other things that this has going on in it, the saffron, it's fruity, it has a bit of a sweetness to it. It's a little rough around the edges, which for me is appealing. It's not straightforward or a linear fragrance. The day that I tested these two alongside one another, the Ombre Leather, beautiful scent, really well done, really smooth, likable, but linear. Just reminds me of leather. It reminds me of a new car. You get into a new car, really luxury vehicle with leather interior, and that's it. And it starts like that. Maybe there's a slight fruit, bergamot, a little bit at the beginning, but then it's just leather, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to just kind of accent, maybe you're wearing a leather jacket out that night and you just want to sort of accent that, it's going to work. It's appealing. Women love it. But this one is a sleeper. The notes for Parfums de Marly's Godolphin. Top notes are fruity notes, saffron, matte, thyme, cypress, and green notes. Mid notes are rose, orris, and jasmine. And the base notes are leather, amber, vetiver, Virginia cedar, musk, and vanille. One thing is for sure, once this begins to dry down, the leather remains, and it remains from start to finish. But there's also this floral aspect to this coming from that rose and that orris root that really just makes this a more luxurious smelling fragrance to me, more niche, more unique. I sense that if you like Ombre Leather, you will like Godolphin. With more things going on, it's a little more interesting, and it's going to be more versatile, in my opinion. So I can wear this, maybe not just for a night out. You could technically wear this to the office for a day or to some event, maybe a little more dressy of an event. My wife loves this fragrance, absolutely loves it, and it's one that she actually wears. So I would consider this a unisex fragrance. However, for me, it does lean more masculine. It could be the leather doing that. The florals, again, they aren't overdone. They're not overly feminine. I think it's just, if you like leather, man or woman, you're going to want to wear this. I mean, I'm just blown away by this scent, and I find it to be addictive. I find it to be one that I want to wear more, but maybe the situation doesn't call for it. The other thing is the price. If you use the link down below through Vemba Fragrance, you can save 10%. You can get this 4.2 ounce bottle for under $200, which in my opinion is an absolute steal for a niche fragrance of this quality that performs. This thing performs like an absolute monster. It lasts all day. You're gonna get wafts of it. You're still gonna be projecting a few hours later, and people are gonna smell this on you. They just will. It is a compliment getter. I've been complimented wearing this. It's just an overall fantastic scent. Now, you have to like leather. If you don't like leather, this is probably not the scent for you. But with all that being said, you can't really go wrong. I mean, under $200, the big bottle, niche fragrance. I actually like the presentation. Some people might think the gold is a bit gaudy, but I think it looks fantastic in my collection. This is one, in my opinion, that doesn't really get a lot of love. It doesn't get talked about quite that much, and I don't know why. I just don't know why. So I think because fragrances like Tom Ford's Ombre Leather, they might have more of that name recognition within, people that are interested in fragrance. It carries that name recognition of Tom Ford, and rightfully so. Tom Ford has some incredible fragrances. Some might criticize Tom Ford for having maybe reduced some of their fragrances in terms of the quality and longevity. The company was sold not too long ago, so that tends to happen when a company is sold. Sometimes they try to cut costs. They want to make the most money they can. Bottom line is all that matters. In most cases, the bottom line, let's face it, is pretty much all that matters, unless you're looking at a really artistic, smaller niche house that is truly doing it for the passion. But even them, they're trying to make a living. So it's understandable that you have to cut costs somewhere. But this, for me, it performs, smells fantastic, great value. I want to say, I don't remember what I paid. I'm going to link the video here so you guys can go check out me actually finding this at the rack store. But nonetheless, ton of value for a fantastic fragrance. Definitely consider this one if you're considering Tom Ford Ombre Leather. Wear them side by side, get a decanter of this. I'll try to link down below Scent Split. I'm pretty sure they carry this. Vemba might even actually carry a sample of this. So try them side by side and see which one you like more. Don't just go based on my word for it. But Parfums de Marly's Godolphin. That's all I have today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Have you tried Parfums de Marly's Godolphin? What are your thoughts? Have you compared it to something like a Tom Ford Ombre Leather or even a Tuscan Leather? I'm curious to know what you guys' opinion on it is. If you like what you saw today, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video.